And good morning to all of you. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. I didn't realize, haha, I was muted. So I guess before we talk about AI, before we talk about tools, I want to ground us into reality. This session isn't about software, it's about time, energy, and control. The three things grows quietly, studio owners quietly lose as they grow. I'm not speaking as a vendor today. I'm speaking as someone who owns, operates three studios and had to solve these problems the hard way. Let's start with the truth. Scheduling itself is not complicated. What's complicated is that it never stops. Every week, every season, every change, it's repetitive, constant, and it never ends. And that constant drip, that's what wears owners down. So scheduling doesn't fail loudly. It fails quietly through interruptions, late night messages, and constant mental load. You think you're just handling logistics, but what you're really doing is spending your best energy on something that doesn't grow your business. So most people run one studio and feel the pain. I run three sets of instructors, three sets of room, three demand patterns. And here's the truth. The complexity doesn't triple, it multiplies. I have different neighborhoods, different cultures, different demand patterns for programs. And no matter the size, decisions pile up, energy drains. What I'm trying to say is the complexity doesn't triple with three studios, it actually multiplies. So, different neighborhoods, different cultures, different peak times is what I've been tackling. So scheduling hasn't costed me just time, it cost me strategic thinking. When you're constantly reacting, you stop planning. When you stop planning, growth slows down. So you have to have strategic thinking, creative energy, and the growth mindset. No single scheduling issue will break you. It's the 10-second interruption, the quick questions, the last minute changes. They fragment your focus, and focus is power. And it happens over and over again, handling different text messages, a quick fix, and so on. This can also burn you out, people. Admins expand to fill whatever space you give it. As your studio grows, admin doesn't politely stay in its lane, it takes over. Unless you design a complete system. With scheduling, we started with whatever worked for us, an Excel sheet, a text file, a whiteboard, a memory. And in the beginning, that's fine until growth exposes your weaknesses. And then you end up into the breaking point. Growth reveals the pain points. Most students mean more variables. More instructor means more constraints. And suddenly, scheduling becomes a bottleneck. And most owners think that the answer is hiring an administrator. Now you're spending more money, you're adding to your cost, you're adding a communication layer, you're creating dependency. You haven't solved the system, just you've added people to it. So more problems, more expenses, and you're not solving the problem. That's why this guidance should help you. Most owners think the answer with admin is going to solve problems. But let's ask a better question, right? Here is the question that changed everything for me. What if scheduling did not need me anymore? not because I disengaged, but because I designed it, right? And folks, that's where the AI magic comes in. AI is a multiplier. It does the thinking that you have already done faster, consistently, and without fatigue. So I want you guys to really think about this carefully. This is important. AI scheduling is not autofill. It understands constraints, it understands preferences and priorities. It weighs trade offs the way an experienced operator would. You know, you can think of calendars. It's not about autofilling a calendar. AI fills that. When something changes, it recalculates instantly without emotion, memory gaps, or stress. What the system, what the AI would ask is, if this happens, then what would happen? If that changes, what would happen next at machine speed? And that's where AI helps. And it does it all these juggling at the same time: instructor availability, room capacity, student demand, conflicts. AI holds all of it in the head, so you don't have to. It handles conflict, student demand, optimization, room capacity, instructor availability. So no juggling is required, you see. And you don't lose control. You set the rules. You decide what matters most. Does experience matter? Utilization matter? Instructor preference? Growth? AI executes your logic. And consistency is the win. There is no mode here, no memory gaps. AI applies the same rules every time with stability that would create trust using the rules you have every single time without fatigue. So, most studios feel busy, but data shows something else. You will have unused rooms, dead hours, and missed windows. Clarity creates leverage. And when you have clarity on dead hours, missed windows, or unused rooms, you convert those into opportunities that become revenue for you. Let me also give a little sense of reality here. Most studios are not full, they are misaligned. The space exists, the demand exists, the system connecting the two does not. And when you add a connection, then everything comes together. See, unused time, isn't neutral. It's a lost opportunity. You could have scheduled a class, you could have rented the room to somebody. And when you see it clearly, you can act on it. AI makes opportunity visible without digging. You don't have to have big reports like in Stone Age. You don't have to have digging. You just see it, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. It is complete clarity, and that's when the emotional shift happens. Growth stops feeling heavy. It starts feeling intentional, and this is how you grow. System scale. Human shouldn't have to. That's why I built this system. I did not build it because it was interesting. It was because I fucking needed it. I built it because I needed my life back. 3 studios forced me to stop improvising. So I had to make a shift. So I built the system. And I invite you to get going with this. Every rule in the system came from a real problem. Every feature came from a friction. This is lived experience that's operationalized, coded. And now I want to show you, not tell you. No mock-ups, no theories, no slides, just how it actually works. when when you walk through the CircleRAM system with me, call me for a demo. I'll show you how the rules, assignment, and optimization work. So it the system does all the thinking for me. Okay. So I have less effort and more control. It means better control. Scheduling stops owning you. It becomes predictable and boring. And boring is beautiful because you have your time back, you see. So when you get back time, energy, and focus, what can you do? These are non-renewable things, right? And you must protect them. So the bigger picture is smarter studios win long term by working smarter, not by working harder. And AI does not replace you, it frees you to lead. So protect what you can't replace, which is your focus, energy, and time. Thank you for trusting me with your attention today. Let's build studios that serve lives, not consume them. Thank you. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next live. Bye, everyone.